Hi everyone, Dr. Funke Brown here. I hope you're doing well. And so today I just wanted to talk about something really important related to our sleep. Well, everything about sleep is important to me. So, anyway, if you've listened to some of my videos, you'll notice that I talk a lot about healthy sleep habits as a foundation to getting restful sleep. And so I really wanted to tackle that today and just walk us through what I would consider our healthy sleep habits. Of course, if you go online, if you Google, what you'll typically hear is sleep hygiene, sleep hygiene tips and things like that. I don't really like that term sleep hygiene. It kind of comes off as if you're not, you're dirty because you're not sleeping well. That's the way I interpret it. And so I just like to call it healthy sleep habits. And I think we can all have healthy sleep habits, both for us and for our children. And this is something that's really good to have, even if you feel like your child is having any sleep related problems. These are basic things that you should first make sure you're covering. And then if you notice that sleep issues are persistent, then you probably really need to speak with your child's doctor or see a specialist to really make sure. So, okay, now what are those healthy sleep habits? I came up with an acronym called CREATE. So, how do we create healthy sleep habits? The first is C, and C stands for a consistent sleep time and wake time. I think this is really something that should be foundational towards having a good sleep routine overall, is to really make sure that there's consistency at the time your child is waking up as well as when they're going to bed. What this does is that it sets their circadian clock, their body clock, such that it's fixed in that sense, and the child's body and your body as well anticipates sleep at that certain time. The second is R, which stands for routine. And so really having a bedtime routine is very helpful towards achieving restful sleep. And what those routines are, nothing that needs to be complicated, really simple. Typically, I talk about 2 to 3 calming and relaxing activities that lead in the direction of the bedroom. I'm sure if when your child was younger, we probably hear about having a good routine where you will bathe them and read to them, sing a song, and then put them to bed. Those routines are actually really important to continue throughout life, actually, even in our teenagers and things like that, because as humans, we are creatures of habit. So our bodies are better able to anticipate sleep when we have those routines in place. An example, I would say, depending on the age of your child, if you have a younger child that needs to be fed, you may give them a feeding or a snack before then. And then something hygienic like, having a bath is really good, taking a shower, brushing their teeth. And then you go into the bedroom where you can either read a book or sing a song, have a little cuddle time, and then, kiss goodnight. For your older kids who may want to spend, they may want to be on their own, I still think hygiene is important. So taking a bath, brushing the teeth, probably changing into some night clothes or something, not wearing the same clothes they wore during the day, and then really giving them time to wind down off devices, preferably. So either time spent with meditation or something like that, or journaling. I encourage my teenagers to journal as well, and then that would be their routine. And as parents as well, you can find those routines that would help you. Then E is the environment. The sleep environment is really important for achieving healthy sleep, restful sleep. And what that environment should have is it should be cool, it should be dark, and it should be noise free. And so really having the temperature a little bit lower for the bedroom, because when you're going to sleep, your body temperature actually drops, and so you have an environment that's cool. That really helps with that. And then the darkness will really help the melatonin to be released. That melatonin is your sleep hormone that's produced in your brain that really helps you signal your body that it's time for sleep. So having that environment that's suitable to sleep is very helpful for restful sleep. Please assign the bed for sleep and sleep in bed. This is helpful because our brains make associations. So if you eat in bed and you play video games in bed and you worry in bed and the bed is the TV is in, so you're watching TV, you're doing all those things, your brain makes associations and it's just like, okay, are we gonna sleep now, or is this the time to watch a movie or whatever? So I think it's really important to try to assign the bed for sleep and sleep only in bed. So avoid napping on couches, chairs, or other places. And so really that strengthens the association that your brain has with sleep. Stands for tackle. And when I talk about tackle, it's not the physical tackle, but tackle technology. So really dealing with all those amazing devices and technology, which has been great, but can really be a hindrance to our sleep. And so things like the TV, again, the video games, the phones, really eliminating them before bedtime. Ideally, I say about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime would be optimal. And the reason why is, again, the blue light that's released from your devices disrupts the production of melatonin. And so that really shifts your sleep and makes your brain think it's still daytime. Apart from that, also the devices, friends, social media, all those notifications can really create that sense of arousal, and can affect the quality of sleep you get. So get people say, they want to use the alarm clock and things like that, but you could replace that with an old school alarm clock you could get from Amazon or something, or just make sure you silence those notifications and, you keep the phone as far from you as possible. And finally, E stands for eliminate. Eliminate caffeine, eliminate alcohol, eliminate heavy meals. I talk about those three because I feel they impact your sleep a lot. Caffeine is a stimulant. It's the most used stimulant in the United States. And young children all the way to adults use caffeine. And so what that does is it sort of promotes wakefulness. And so then if it's in your system, and for some people, the half-life could be as long as up to 8 hours. So if you drink a little iced tea for dinner, it can stay in your system and affect your ability to fall asleep. And so coffee, iced tea, energy drinks, especially for our teenagers, really should be avoided. Or definitely you want to stop taking that in about 1 p.m. or so. So giving time for your body to clear it is important. Alcohol is actually a sedative, and what it does is it may put you to sleep quickly, but it doesn't let you get into deep sleep. That deep, sweet, restorative sleep is disrupted by alcohol. And so really avoiding alcohol, definitely several hours before bedtime, is ideal. Heavy meals, I feel, is kind of intuitive. You can imagine how you feel if you ate a large steak dinner or something, and you feel your stomach really full. You go to bed, you really feel uncomfortable. So really giving it about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime to make sure that you're giving your body enough time to digest heavy meals. So that's it. That's how you create healthy sleep habits for restful sleep. Consistent sleep time with time, setting a routine, having an environment that's conducive for sleep, assigning your bed for sleep and sleeping in bed, tackling technology, and eliminating caffeine, alcohol, as well as heavy meals. So when you hear me say sleep habits, just come right back to this video. So what would I like you to do today? I would love it if you like my video, if you share it and subscribe as well. That would really be helpful for me, getting the word out there about helping people prioritize sleep, and also getting it to the hands of people that I feel would really benefit from it. And also you'll get the first dibs when new videos come up. The other place you can follow me is on social media. So the Restful Sleep MD, that's Restful Sleep MD. So I look forward to hearing from you. Also, if you have any comments, if there's any content you would like me to talk about again, please drop it in the comment section. And that's it. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.